Hi, it's Megan, and I'm going to do a video on the Urban Decay Anarchy palette. Face case is what it's technically called. So you open it up, it looks like this. It's the packaging. I like the packaging. I don't think it's bulky. I think it's very practical. This is something you could throw in your bag and find in your bag. To open the bottom, it's easier to open the bottom when the top is closed. And inside, you can see there's 2 blushes and a highlighter. And I won't say the names of the products as I go through the video. I'll just put them in text. This is kind of a, I don't think it's actually peachy exactly. It's like a pink neutral. This is a bright pink, and this is a highlighter. So I've got the bright pink on this cheek with a little bronzer. I've got the other blush on this cheek with a little bronzer, and then I did the highlighter here, a little bit on this eye here, but I didn't do it on this side, so you can see the difference. And the highlighter's pretty bright. Then there's a lip pencil, the super saturated high gloss lip color, and it's in Scandal. And that's what I have on my lips. It's a bright pinky red with kind of a metallic look, a soft metallic look. And I like these lip pencils. They're not super long lasting on me. I have them in tons of colors, but nothing super long lasting on me. And what I like about them is that they're a lighter sheer kind of a finish as opposed to a really heavy lip color. So I think they're more flattering for me personally. And this one I think is gorgeous. It's a color Urban Decay doesn't have in their regular line. Then on the top, you get 5 eye colors and a Perversion eye pencil. And Perversion is a matte black. I'm going to do swatches overlaid in the video of these colors in natural lighting because I personally like to see the colors better in natural lighting. I just think it's more representative of what they're going to look like on people. But Perversion is a matte black. It's my favorite of the Urban Decay 24/7 glide on eye pencils, and they're one of the few products that last through my yoga class, which is a very sweaty yoga class. So these I love because I'm a really busy working mom and I need things that I can just kind of throw on and not worry about. And I would say that about this whole palette. I'll get to the eye colors in a minute, but what I do like about this is that this is something I can throw in my bag and I can use for a lot of different things. So if I go to yoga and then I want to run to the grocery store, I don't have to put makeup on, I could just put the lip pencil on. It looks like I'm not made up, but a little bit more polished. Put a little blush on. Super pigmented colors here, so you don't need a lot, so don't use a heavy hand. But for me, that's actually easy. A little color adds some color to my face. That sounds stupid. A little color adds brightness to my face. Whereas if I use too many neutral colors, I tend to look a little washed out. So for me, when I'm in a hurry, grabbing a bright blush and just putting a little on and a bright lipstick is enough with mascara. This one, even the more neutral one, is very pigmented, so you only need a little bit of that. So what I used for the blushes, I used this kind of a brush for the bright color because then I could just swatch on a tiny soft wash. And then I use this one for the other color, but this one is a little bit more precise and does show a little bit more color on my cheeks, so I actually had to use a really light hand as much as that looks like such a neutral. And then for a highlighter like this, I would use a brush like this. Just go like that. I'll do it on the other side now. And there you see, just a little bit more brightens up my face. Or I would use a smaller brush like this to be a little bit more precise. So anyway, those are the bright colors. I did an eye with this look. I would not use this specific eye with as much kind of dark coloring in it as I did with this bright lip personally, but I wanted to show you as many of the colors as possible. So I just figured I would go for a stronger eye and a stronger lip, which usually is a little much on me. But anyway, what I did on the eyes, no, I can't open that. You see the colors. You have like this dark gray, and again I'll overlay the swatches, which I used right in the corner here and right in the crease here. You have a matte. It's an odd color that I personally haven't noticed from Urban Decay before, but I'm not an expert on all their colors ever. But it's more pink than more pigmented and more pink than I would have thought for just a neutral color like that. I put it right there, but if you want a really natural eye, you could just put it on your lid and then a little mascara and you'd be set to go. This is a beautiful, beautiful kind of brown, not bronze exactly, it's a little too cool for that, but like a bronze, slightly metallic. It's almost like a pinky gold, rose gold into it. And I did that under the eye right there. And then I kind of brushed that in up a little bit into the darker one. The pink I did not use right there. It's like a glittery rose. Again, it's really rose silver. So they use a lot of rose in this palette. And then this silver, I'm loving the Urban Decay's kind of glittery silvers this year. There's one in Vice too also. And I put that right in here. And for me, a light color like that really opens up the eye. And it's a better look than had I done, let's say, darker colors with this particular bright lip on the lid for me. And then I took the Perversion pencil right here, and I just put it right under where the lashes are. Right in there, like that. And then I put mascara on. And so this right here, if I did an eye like this, normally I would do just a lighter lip. I think this looks okay. It's a lot of makeup though with this bright. But I think if I had not done quite so many darks into it, I could have done the bright very easily with just the silver and maybe a little bit of black. So I love this palette. There's those again. I love this palette, and I'll tell you why. I love it because, first of all, I like the size. I like the sturdiness of the palette. Maybe they could have made it sleeker, but I like how sturdy it is. This is something I could find in my bag. The color is great, right? You throw this in there, it shows up. I like the colors because, like I said, this is something where you can play with just a little bit of color. It's very pigmented, and you can create just a real quick look that's going to last well. I've always had good luck with Urban Decay's shadows lasting on me a long time. I like how versatile the colors are for me personally. They're very flattering, and they can be kind of smoked up for a night out, or they can be just very quickly washed on when I'm in a hurry. I mean, just a little silver, just a little bit of that bright pink glittery thing with some mascara is perfect when you're in a hurry during the daytime. It adds a little bit of kind of sparkle to your face, but doesn't look overly made up. And I like the lip pencil. This is something I would use. Probably if I were to carry this in my purse and use it on a daily basis, I might swap out that lip pencil for something a little bit more subtle for daytime. For night, this is probably okay. And then these are the kind of colors I'm wearing right now. I just really like these kind of smoky eyes with a little bit of gray, a little bit of sparkle on me. I just love how it kind of opens up, brightens up my eyes, but it doesn't look overly made up. Like too much black would look, or too much purple, too much color. And I would say that Urban Decay has really kind of upped their game this year. A lot of their colors are just, in my opinion, more sophisticated. The formulas are consistent, as they always were. But this palette kind of harkens back to some of the more glittery, glistening kind of colors that I bought maybe a year or two ago from Urban Decay. So for someone who's a loyalist, you have kind of the more subtle, smoky, sophisticated colors, but you also have that glisten, which they were known for a long time. You have the Perversion pencil, which is probably one of the all-time great pencils available. And as for the eye brushes, I used this brush to do the silver and the more neutral pink. Did this brush to kind of line under the eyes with that Vaporize is the color, the kind of the gray. And then I like this brush to do kind of blending up of the liner and then right into the crease, just because for me it's a lot more usable than a bigger brush. I just like that subtle smokiness in the corner and then going into the crease. And I will read the colors. So the dark color, the dark gray, is Redemption. Fray is that kind of pinky matte. Vaporize is that brown that I did under the eye. That's the middle kind of toned color. I can't pronounce it. Provocateur is the pink with the sparkle. Revolt is that beautiful silver. I'm just loving the silvers this year from Urban Decay. Then Fetish is the pinkish blush, the neutral pinkish blush. Quickie is the bright pinkish blush. Craze is the highlighter. Scandal, I said, is the lip color. And then we have the ever beautiful Perversion. So overall, this is a huge win in my book. And I do love the Vice 2 palette, but I think this is so complimentary, so usable, and just such a great size to brighten up your face during the day with just a quick wash of color when you start looking a little tired. That's it. Please comment on the video, trying to get better at them. I think I'm getting better, but I'm not sure. And then if there's anything that you would like me to review, let me know. You can do all that on YouTube. Part of the reason why I'm learning these videos is because of my book, Get Your Child to the Top, which is a parent-focused book, which I'm trying to eventually do videos for as well. So any feedback is so welcome. And thank you for watching. This, though, is a great palette. Buy it before it sells out. Thanks for your time. Bye.